Lady Statesmen pull out a big victory, 80-44 over the West Florida Lady Argonauts, and the Statesmen pull out a big one, 75-63. Jimmy Smith and JT Webb with you here on the Statesman Insider. Sir, big victory. We start the road trip off with a win, and we head to Tuesday against Valdosta State. Start with the ladies' game. Sandra Rushing was worried about the guard play of this team and Amy Drake. We were able to shut down Amy Drake. She got her points. I believe she ended up with 13, but this is a girl that averages 17 points a game, but more importantly, nada from the three-point line from Amy Drake.
And a lot of her points, Jimmy, came from the free throw line where she got there just by taking the basketball to the goal. And we did a great job on her. Coach Rushing was worried about her beating us herself, and it didn't happen. The Lady Statesmen just keeping on rolling, buddy. Playing really good defense, and that's the name of their game.
Huge offensive night. Shamika Russell had her career high, 18 points in the first half. She finished it up with 22, which is a new career high. Veronica Walker, 20 points. Double-doubles from Veronica Walker and Shamika Russell. The ladies, as Jason Connor called them in the post-game show with us, a machine-like win, 80-44. They move to 8-0. We'll take on the Valdosta State Lady Blazers on Tuesday. As for the men, they win 75-63. It was spark plug by Jeremy Davis and David Clark about the 16-minute mark of the second half. They were both inserted in the game because of foul trouble with Chad Akins and Dimitri Purshin. Those two guys really stepped up. Jeremy Davis finished with 12 points to kind of be, or rather 13 points, which is his season high, and made himself a big offensive threat.
Those guys sparked a run by the Statesmen that won us the basketball game. I mean, it's pretty simple. You bring in a lineup with Jeremy Davis and Eric Spencer and David Clark and Cody Walker. Where did that come from?
Yeah, who would have thought?
Eric can score the basketball. Everyone knows this. But normally out on the floor for any basketball game, you see a prolific scorer out on the floor at all times. And that really didn't happen. But these guys, they got it together, buddy. And the Statesmen didn't play very well in the first half, but we came back and really put on the show.
We shot 28% in the first half, finished about 39% because of a 53% second half. Roderick Ali finished with a double-double. Chad Akins, 8 points, 8 assists, continuing his great run in the assist column. And Jeremy Davis, like we mentioned, 13 points from him. A big night to spark an offensive outburst in the latter half of the second half to get the 75-63 win for the Statesmen. We'll move on to take on the Valdosta State Blazers. And the Lady Blazers, the men's game, it's the second-ranked team in the country against Valdosta. The Lady Blazers are having a pretty good year, too, so those are both not pushover games. We'll have the pregame for you at 5:45 Cleveland time for a 5 and 7 tip. We'll be playing at 6 and 8 Eastern there in Valdosta, Georgia. So for more updates, you can check out GoStatesman.com or Facebook.com/DSU Statesman.
Thanks, Jimmy.
For JT Webb, I'm Jimmy Smith. That's going to do it from here from Pensacola, Florida. Statesman, Lady Statesmen get big wins right here on the Statesman Insider on GoStatesman.com.